Joss rises and shuts the door. Not hard to see why. Even though it's after 8 and most of the staff has gone home, someone might be loitering about. For Christ's sake, Trenton, you shouldn't broadcast such an opinion. If it gets back to Holden, you could be out on the street. I sit up, and my executive chair snaps back with a bang. With as much money and prestige as I bring into the law firm, I don't think so. During the last 2 years, I've represented several high-profile clients. A hockey player charged with rape, a rock star who allegedly beat up a fan, and our latest cause celeb, a United States senator caught stealing campaign contributions to feed his coke habit. Got all of them off with barely a slap to their wrists. The first 2 brought in $500,000 each, and the senator? Well, after I got his charge dismissed on a technicality, he cemented my reputation as the go-to guy when your hand, or other parts of your anatomy, gets caught in the cookie jar. We now have more clients than we can handle and a waiting list a mile long. Needless to say, the partners would miss the income I bring into the firm. Her eyes narrow at me. Even so, he deserves your respect. She's right, he does. When the other partners refused to so much as interview a young lawyer with no Ivy League credentials, he not only ignored their objections, but also hired me after Mitchell Brooks recommended me. For that, at the very least, I owe him my allegiance. And he has it. Problem is, in the last couple of years, he's made some rather questionable decisions that negatively affected the firm. I agree, but you have to admit his judgment is not what it used to be. Such as? Setting up that satellite branch in Houston. It's nothing but a thinly veiled excuse for partners to fly south for the winter. Plus, his refusal to approve upgrades to our telecommunications network shows how little he understands the importance of having state-of-the-art equipment and software. To top it all off, he's brought high-priced lawyers into the real estate area who have little to show in the way of income. Her mouth forms a tight line. We need a branch in Texas if we're to develop our energy practice. Maybe he didn't approve as many upgrades to our network as you'd like, but he did approve some expenditures. And Slayton needs additional staff for his practice. Those are the arguments Holden offered at the most recent general partner meeting to justify his actions. Problem is, we're spread too thin. If he keeps urging expansion, we're bound to hit a financial snag. We'll need to tighten our belts and let go of people. But Holden doesn't seem to understand the well's not as deep as he thinks. I may accept the reasoning for the Houston office and the telecommunications shortfall, but I'll be damned if I let slide the hires for the real estate group. For the last 3 years, Dick Slayton hasn't brought in any decent money. Real estate is not what it used to be. Slayton's working on a deal, very hush-hush. If it comes to fruition, it will more than pay for his partner draw and the salaries of the new associates. I shake my head in frustration. This isn't the first time Slayton has gotten his way only to come up with excuses for why things didn't go as expected. And if it doesn't, his team's salaries are a huge drain on our resources. Let's not jump off that bridge until we need to, shall we? She folds her arms against her chest. Now, about Madrigal? I rub 2 fingers against the incipient headache brewing inside my head. Has Holden thought this through? If she's going to work for Arlington, she can't work on an actual case, not when I might end up on the opposite side of the courtroom from her. She waves aside my objection. So assign her something to research for the summer. That will keep her out of your hair. Bottom line, if you agree to do this, it will make Holden happy, and he will be very grateful. Her face is lined with exhaustion. No wonder. Rumor has it a couple of partners went at it hammer and tongs during today's executive committee meeting. Managing partner egos would take a toll on anyone. I scrub my face. After a week of 14-hour days, I'm beat. As soon as I settle this, I've got something lined up that will perk things up tonight. But I'll be damned if I do something for nothing. What do I get out of it? She breathes a labored sigh. What do you want? We're getting new space on the 12th floor. I want a private suite for my team. I don't know.